All right, Red Devil fans, we have seventh grade girls basketball here tonight. And bear with me, Trill, trying to get everything set up is starting right after school makes it rough. So it's 2-0 Sacred Heart right off the bat. And I'll get everybody's rosters here in just a second. And we're going to have a jump ball right there as Briley King got herself in trouble, and it will go to the Sacred Heart Rebels. And here's almost a steal there. That was Sophie Small almost with the steal, and the Red Devils are going to end up getting it with her hustle. This is the seventh grade girls action here. It's Atkins and the Sacred Heart Lady Knights. And we're in trouble, and we're going to have a foul as Bradley King was fouled by Parham. Here's King. She gets it off to Liv Killings. And we got a steal. And we got a ball that ran onto the floor. And we had an official's timeout to make sure nobody tripped over it. And here's the bucket. Drive to the bucket. We're going to have a foul. And that's going to send Chandler to the line. Chandler's first free throw is no good. The foul was on Kennedy Owens. Second one is good. So our score is now 3-0 Lady Knights. And Coach Ball wants to take a timeout here early on. It is 3-0 Knights. Lady Knights over the Lady Red Devils. All right, as we resume action, here's a press by the Lady Knights. And the Red Devils in trouble, need help. And Killens gets it across. Keene got in trouble, and Red Devils were able to get it across. And here's a shot from the free throw line. It's no good. And rebound by the Lady Knights. Lady Knights off and running and shot inside the lane. No good. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Knights. Here's a shot from the wing. It's no good. That shot was by Chandler. And the rebound's by Liv Killens. And there's a steal by the Lady Knights. And bucket is good. That is rough on the bucket. And Briley King's in trouble. Gets it off to Liv Killens. Killens back to King. And here's a steal by the Lady Knights. Lady Knights loses it out of bounds. That was rough on the steal. It'll stay with the Lady Knights. They get it inbounds, and the shot is good by Parham. So there's a steal by the Knights, and the layup is good. That is Chandler. And Coach Ball wants another timeout as the girls trail 9-0. We will have a seventh grade boys game following this one, and then we will have junior girls and junior boys as we're kicking off the basketball season here tonight. There will be senior high action Thursday night at Sacred Heart. Next week, it will be Harding Academy in Boonville and Magazine on the schedule. So 3 games next week for the senior high. Here's Liv. Liv gets it across. She needs help, and it gets knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Red Devils. And here's a steal by the Lady Knights. And all the way in for the layup is Chandler again. It's 11-0 now. Liv Killens bringing it across the timeline. Gets it to Kennedy Owens. Owens. And here's a steal. Quickly down the floors the Knights. The ball goes out of bounds. They get it inbounds, and here's Chandler's shot. No good. Rebounded by the Knights. And here's a deep three, and it's no good. And follow-up is no good, and the Lady Red Devils battling for the rebound. That was Sophie Small battling. And jump ball will stay with the Lady Knights. And three-pointer by Chandler's no good. And here comes Liv Killens with it. Liv quickly down the floor. Gets it to King, but it's stolen. And here comes the Lady Knights. And we've got a foul there by Kennedy Owens. So Owens picks up the foul, her second. Here's Chandler with the drive, and bucket is no good. Goes out of bounds, and it'll go to the Lady Red Devils. And here comes Liv with it across the timeline. Liv in trouble and gets it to Kennedy Owens. And here's a steal, and we're going to have a foul on the Lady Knights. Kennedy Owens gets it in to Ayla Webster. Owens gets it to Liv. Liv needs help, and we're going to have a jump ball. It'll stay with the Red Devils. And we got a turnover. It'll go to the Lady Knights. Lady Knights get it down on the block, and there's Sophie Small, almost with the steal. She steps out of bounds. It'll stay. No, it'll stay with the Lady Knights. Here's the inbounds. Chandler's bucket is good. Red Devils trailing 13-0. Here comes Liv with it. Liv. And it's almost stolen by Chandler. It'll stay with the Lady Red Devils. Here's Sophie Small with it. Sophie up top with it. Looking for help. And Chandler's going to take it away. Chandler quickly down the floor. And layup is no good. Here comes Ayla Webster. Ayla Webster, and she's going to have it stolen, but we're going to have a collision. And the Lady Knights come away with it. Quickly down the floor, here's Chandler. Chandler has it up top. Minute and a half left. And here's a shot. Layup is good by Maggie. Once again, this is our seventh grade contest. Goes out of bounds. Seventh grade girls contest. It will have a seventh grade boys game immediately following this one. Here's Chandler with the steal. Chandler goes all the way. Layup is no good. Liv with it. Liv. Liv Keelan's with it for the Red Devils. It goes out of bounds, and it'll go to the Lady Knights. And that's going to be the end of the first half. Red Devils trail 15-0. All right, we're ready to start the second half play here. Red Devils trailing 15 to nothing. And there's a try by Chandler. 17 nothing now. Here's Libby with it, coming across the timeline. Libby trapped in the corner, gets it up top to Kennedy Owens. Kennedy looking for help, gets it to Keene. Briley gets it back up to Kennedy. Kennedy looking for help, gets it on the wing now. That is Callie Johnson. Johnson gets it inside Kennedy. And we're going to have a jump ball. Red Devils trying to get it in bounds, and here's the steal. And Johnson runs it back down for the Lady Red Devils. Kennedy, three-pointer, no good. And here comes the Lady Knights. And there's a steal by Kennedy Owens. Kennedy trying to get down and needs help. And here's the shot is no good by Liv. But Kennedy Owens gets the rebound. Her shot is no good. Briley King runs it down. And it will stay with the Lady Red Devils. So the Lady Red Devils getting up some shots in this half. Oh, here's a steal by Chandler. Chandler all the way. Shot was no good. Here's a rebound. And shot is good by number one for the Rebel Knights. I'm sorry. I knew I'd say it. They're not the Sacred Heart Rebels anymore. They're the Knights. Here's Riley King looking for help. Gets it down. Small shot. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Knights. They get it down, and shot is good by Davidson. Here's a steal by Chandler. Here's a steal by Kennedy. Kennedy Owens, and they Lady Knight steal it back, and then Kennedy Owens takes down a couple, but she'll draw the foul, and that's her third. Lady Knights get it in, and the shot is good. Nagy with the bucket. Here's Liv with it. Liv gets it down small. Sophie looking for help. Gets it back to Liv. Gets it to Johnson. Callie back up to Briley. Briley King driving. And we're going to have a steal by the Knights. Quickly down the floor. And the shot is no good. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Knights. And the shot is no good. Battle for the board. And we're going to have a jump ball. Kennedy Owens will come out, and Harley Battles will come in. And the Lady Knights get it in. Shot is no good. Battle for the board. And Lady Knights come out with it. Here's a shot again at the free throw line. No good. And the Lady Knights grab the board again. And shot no good. This time Sophie Small comes away with that rebound. And we're going to have a foul on the Lady Knights. So Red Devil ball now with 6:19 left. Liv, and here's a steal by the Lady Knights. And there'll be a foul on the Lady Red Devils, and that'll be on Bradley Keene. First free throw is good. Parham will have one more. No good. Rebounded by Sophie Small. Sophie looking for help. And she gets it to Battles. Battles. And we have a steal. And shot is no good. Battles. Battling for the board. Here comes Liv. And it's going to be stolen by the Lady Knights and stolen back by Sophie. And we're going to have a jump ball. Here comes Liv with it. Liv looking for help. Trapped in the corner, and it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Lady Red Devils. Here's Liv with it. And Liv needs help and going to have it stolen. Here comes the Lady Knights quickly down the floor. Layup is no good. And, it's almost rebounded by the Lady Red Devils. And it's going to go out of bounds and go to the Lady Red Devils. Riley Alexander's in the game now for the Lady Red Devils, along with Breeley Wright. And the Red Devils lose it out of bounds. It'll go to the Lady Knights. Quickly down the floor. Here's the shot, and it's in and out. No good. Rebounded by Battles for the Lady Red Devils, and she will lose it. And here's the Lady Knights. Shot is good. Liv and Liv gets it to Webster. Webster needs help and goes out of bounds. Got about a minute and a half left in the game. And here's a steal by the Lady Knights. And all the way to the goal for the layup is Maggie. And pass goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Red Devils as we've got about a minute left. There will be a 7th grade game immediately following this one, and then we will have junior high action. Battles gets it inside. It taken away by the Lady Knights. Shot is no good. Rebound is good. Five seconds left. And shot is no good, and that's going to be our final score here. Sacred Heart 30, Red Devil 0. Now we'll reset for 7th grade boys action.